Hi, good evening. I was waiting for people to join. I think today is a bad day to have class. We have a cricket match also going on, but let's see. Uh, as I told you the other day, I have completed all the theoretical chapters. But today onwards, we are discussing the papers, questions. So as I told you, some of the areas that you wouldn't have got very comfortable, or maybe you didn't understand or you missed, you get an opportunity now to clarify them, right? Sometimes, even though we learn the subject, we get it really clarified, or we understand the real concept when we do the papers. Because as I told you, this paper is a little tricky paper. So when you look at the questions, you always get at least two good answers for some questions, but some are very straightforward and easy to answer. So from today onwards, we are discussing them chapter wise. So as I told you, it's your day today onwards. So I'm not going to talk. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show the question paper on the screen, and I'm going to give you a polling question option. Again, you can choose the correct answer in your view based on the given question, and then I'm going to discuss. Right, I'm giving you the opportunity to first answer the question, choose the right answer, and then I'm going to discuss the answer. Right, that's how we do this. So make use of this opportunity for you to test your knowledge and figure out any area that you need improvement or you need further study. So therefore, don't just watch like a drama where I can give the question and I'll give the answer. That won't help you. You better try on your own and figure out whether you get the correct answer. Otherwise, you can improve yourself, right? So I'm going to start now. I'm going to show the screen, and then I'm going to open the polling option. So once I launch it, you can use the polling option to answer the question. Right, let me share the screen. Right, I hope the screen is visible. Let me now launch the poll. So you can start responding now. I think the poll is visible. Yeah, answer. Right, the time is up. I think I've given you 2 minutes. Only 4 people have responded. We have about 10 today. Only 4 have responded. So I urge you again, please make use of this opportunity. It's your time, right? So you need to test your knowledge, make use of this opportunity and improve, figure out where you are lacking. So the question is, which of the following does contagion cause? Right? Contagion. That is, you have cascading effect. Systematic risk, total risk, specific risk, systemic risk. So the correct answer is systemic risk. So what happens is, when one institution is exposed or collapse, that will cascade down to others. That's a cascading effect, right? So that is systemic risk. The correct answer is D. I've got 3 people giving the correct answer out of 5. 5 people have responded. Great. Let's go to the question number 2. Four people have responded. Let's see the question. Which term refers to the mechanisms used by the firm to provide an objective view about the quality of each risk management? Term, right? Mechanism used by the firm to provide an objective view about the quality of the risk management. So somebody objectively looking at the quality. All right. Oversight, audit, enterprise risk management, compliance. I think the answer is clear. It is oversight. So that's what the topmost layer of a governance, that is the board of directors, need to have that responsibility. It comes down. So the correct answer is A. 3 people out of 4 people have given the correct answer. Still, only 4 people have responded. So it's your call. Let's move on.
So
Yeah. Go ahead.
I think the poll covers the question.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can drag it.
I tried, it didn't work.
Are you
Sorry,
using
maybe
are
I'll
you
try again.
using
It's
a
okay.
mobile phone?
No, I'm on the iPad, but it didn't work. That's why. Anyway,
Sure.
I'll try again. No worries.
Let me do it again. This next time. Sorry about it. I'll drag it. Right. Let's go to the question number 3. Some are saying the poll is not visible. Is that correct? But I can see some have responded. Maybe the settings can check. Right. Let's see the question. Which of the following are internal drivers of business risk? We discussed internal drivers and external drivers at the initial stage, the very first topic. Strategic, operational, financial, compliance. So when you look at the given answers, all drivers, all are internal drivers. So the correct answer is D. So 5 people out of 6 have given the correct answer. Let's go to question number 4. If you can respond fast, we can go fast because we have limited time to continue. Right? Anyway, let's see.
So can't see answer D.
Is that okay now?
Yes, thanks.
Sir, can't see Paul.
How about others? Is it not visible?
We could see, it was there.
Can you check your settings? So maybe the paint you can. If you have a problem, you can even use the chat box if you have a difficulty in locating it. Right, let's see the question. Question number 4. The current or prospective risk to earnings and capital arising from changes in the business environment and from adverse business decisions, improper implementation of decisions, or lack of responsiveness to changes in the business environment is a definition for operational risk, strategic risk, investment risk, risk from the competitive environment, social and market forces. Oh. So the last one is not a specific risk, it's a kind of a statement you can see. So the correct answer is B. So what is given here is about the strategic risk. I think 3 people out of 7 responded have given the correct answer. Last one is not a specific risk category. It's a statement, as you can see, risk from the competitive environment, social and market forces. We don't have something like that. That's what external thing. The correct answer is B. Right. If any of you have any questions, clarification, let me know as we move on, right? You don't have to just take it as it is. If you have a doubt, please clarify. Question, I'll clarify. Right. Question number 5. Okay, let's see. I've got 9 responses. Good. When assessing and scoring a risk, which of the following is considered? Likelihood only, likelihood and impact, impact only. Neither are considered in this context. And this is about the definition that when you assess risk, risk is a result of 2 things. That is likelihood and impact. Right? Likelihood and impact. We discussed that. So good. 7 out of 9 respondents have given the correct answer. Question number 6. It's a long question. Let's see if I can get it to one page. Is it readable if I reduce like this? Can you read it like this?
D is not visible.
Okay, what I would suggest is, right, I'll show you the question, right? Question is very short one. Which of the following are variables of risk, right? That's the question. I'll show the answers. Which of the following are variables of risk? Right, let's see the question. Which of the following are variables of risk? Likelihood, probability, impact, frequency. So A is all of the above, 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, 2 and 4. Now, the tricky part here is that when you look at it, we know generally we know impact and likelihood. That's what we learned earlier, right? How the risk is a product of impact and likelihood. If you go by that, that is 1 and 3 here. but you don't have an answer for 1 and 3. Right? So you have 1, 2, and 3. 2 and 4. So if you read it carefully, here they have given the components that are interconnected. Say, for example, likelihood and frequency. Likelihood and frequency, if you take 1 and 4, they are components of probability. Likelihood and frequency will give you the probability, how you calculate the probability, how many times an incident occur out of the total number of occurrences. Then we calculate the probability. So basically, all these 4 components are interconnected. So therefore, the correct answer is A. Right? Unfortunately, only 2 people have given the correct answer. I know this is a little tricky one. That's why it's very important for us to understand the nitty-gritties and the real concepts. Right? That will get clarified as we do these papers. Okay. Let's move. Question number 7. Right? Let's see the question. The loss of employees or managers within an organization with a subsequent increase in hiring cost or staff downtime is most likely to be classified as which of the following? Reputational risk, operational risk, market risk, inherent risk. Now, you need to understand here the concept and the essence. The question is about the loss of employees or management. How does it affect? So here it says it will increase the hiring cost. Right? Or sometimes staff downtime is there. It can affect the operational efficiency or the performance as well. when you take from a risk point of view, when you take from the risk point of view, you need to understand the implication of this. So what happens here is that when you lose employees or managers, it increases the cost. Yes, hiring cost, that's true. Now, these things, the impact is what we need to look at, right? The impact of this is there is a direct or indirect consequence. That consequence is reputational risk. Now, when you say operational risk, it's about people, process, systems, or external event. So there the people factor is that due to people factor, there can be a direct disturbance or operational losses to the organization. Now here, the loss of employees and the managers gives a signal to the market about the organization, unlike internal issues. So that has a reputational risk. Now that's why it is important for us to understand, just because people are involved, don't take it as people-related risk or operational risk, right? Anyway, I just took some time to explain it because you need to understand why the answer is so. But if you have a doubt, we can discuss, right? Okay. But I can see there are a couple of people who have given the correct answer. Question number 8. Right, let's see the question. The combination of credit, market, and liquidity risk to provide the right return is referred to as investment risk, enterprise risk, internal strategic risk, external strategic risk. Again, the answer is quite obvious. It's investment risk. 7 people out of 8 responded have given the correct answer. Right. Question number 9.
Can't see D. So can't see the answer D.
Sorry?
Can't see the answer D.
Answer D is internal reflective input. Give me a second. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Was it a question for me? I think it seems to be an easy question. A lot of people have responded. Net risk is also called residual risk, inherent risk, gross risk, So actually, it's a residual risk. Yes, all of you have given the correct answer. Very good. 10. Right, let's see the question. Which of the following is true about uncertainty in the context of risk? The variables are quantifiable. The variables are unknown. The variables are unquantifiable. there can only be two variables. Right. The question is, following is true about uncertainty in the context of risk. Remember, risk, there's a difference between risk and uncertainty. We discussed risk is inside the very first day we discussed, right? Risk is inside the circle of uncertainty. And we also discussed risk is the quantifiable portion of it. And uncertainty is the other part of it. Right? We discussed. So in the uncertainty area, the variables are unquantifiable. Right? Unquantifiable. Not necessarily unknown, it can be even known, right? But unquantifiable. So sometimes you might answer B. Some of you are given, I think the answers I can see B and C. The correct answer is C, right? Unquantifiable, not unknown. Right. 4 people out of 7 given the correct answer. Question number 11. Let's see, all 8 people have responded. Let's see the question. A firm's chosen strategy is most likely to be associated with which one of the following risks? Right. External strategic risk, internal strategic risk, enterprise risk, investment risk. I think the answer is obvious. The chosen strategy is an internal strategic risk. So the correct answer is B. 6 people out of 8 have given the correct answer. Right. Question number 12. It's a quite easy question, right? Operational risk consists of how many key factors? So we know it's 2, 3, 4. D, there's no answer anyway. But the correct one, right? We have people, processes, systems, and external event. Right? People, process, systems, and external event. So it's 4. The correct answer is C. That's C. So 6 people out of 8 have given the correct answer. Right. Question number 30. Right. Let's see the questions. Several people have responded. Why might regulators keep a failing bank alive but allow an investment management firms to fail? It's a interesting question, tricky question. Because regulators are there to protect the banks, because the cost to the regulator would outweigh the benefit, because of its relationship with other firms, because investment firms have financial backing from other parties. Now, this is where we discuss this concept of systemic risk. Systemic, right? Because the banks are interconnected, that they are related to other firms. When the banks fail, it can affect the rest of the industries. If you all can recall, in 2008, global financial crisis, right, where the subprime issue had impacted the banking system, the liquidity crisis. And then because the banking system got collapsed, the rest of the industries, airline industry, hotel industry, the entire global marketplace was affected because the banks failed. So they are related. That's why the regulator is very much concerned about the banking system, and they want to keep the banking system alive, and they don't mind a poor performing investment management firm fail, because they are doing a business on their own, right? Managing a portfolio, but banks do a bigger role. So the correct answer therefore is C. C. 3 people have given the correct answer. Right. Right, I have got 8 responses. Which of the following is not an important aspect of risk management? Right? Not an important aspect. Taking action to eliminate risk, using the results of a planned ongoing decision-making process, reducing the chance of negative outcomes, reducing the chance of misfortune to acceptable levels. So the correct one. So the question is, which of the following is not an important aspect of risk management? When you manage risk, all the actions mentioned here are within this except one, because that is not about managing risk. That is taking action to eliminate risk, because it's not a feasible option to consider elimination, right? If you are eliminating this, basically you are withdrawing from the business. If you want to eliminate credit risk, you must stop lending. So when you stop lending, you eliminate credit risk. But as long as you lend, you are exposed to the credit risk. You can't avoid it, right? Therefore, when you say managing risk, elimination is not a consideration. Correct answer, therefore, is A. Right. 15. Right, I've got 10 responses. Let's see what the question is. The total amount of risk that a firm is willing to take is referred to as risk culture, risk tolerance, risk appetite, risk residue. I think it's a very easy question. It's risk appetite. Risk appetite is the one referred here, right? The total amount of risk you are willing to accept. 8 out of 10 respondents have given the correct answer.
What is risk tolerance?
Sorry?
What is risk tolerance?
Risk tolerance is the amount of risk you are willing to what you call tolerate, right? But tolerate and appetite are two different things, somewhat similar but different. Appetite is the total risk that you want to digest. But sometimes when you look at the tolerance, you set the tolerance little below the appetite. So that we sometimes call it tolerable level. So when you set, let's say your risk, total risk is, appetite is, let's say 100, you say the tolerance is 70. That means after 70, you start acting on it, right? So you don't tolerate beyond that, you act on it. But still, even if you act on it, that it can go beyond that, right? But appetite is the maximum you are willing to accept.
So
Okay.
what is the, sorry, what the risk residue?
Residue is the net risk. I think there was a question earlier.
Okay.
After taking actions, after mitigating measures, what is remaining?
Okay. For example,
Net risk, same thing.
for example,
Example.
Yeah.
Okay. So example, let's say you have you lend to a party, the amount is 100 million.
okay,
And as a mitigating measure, you take a collateral
Mhm.
for 70 million.
Okay.
So the net risk is 30,
Oh,
right? Because that is the risk not covered through the mitigating measures.
oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, no problem. Right. Question number 16. Right, I've got 9 responses. Let's see. Which of the following is not part of operational risk? Risk of failed or inadequate internal processes, human or technical error, risk inherent in the processes, foreign exchange risk. Yeah, most of you have got the correct answer. It's the foreign exchange risk. That's not part of operational risk. Correct answer is D. 17. Right. Let's see the question. Political changes can impact the financial service industry in many ways. Which of the following is not an example of such an impact? Tax, interest rate, regulations, people. Yes, the correct answer is people. Right? So all of you have given the correct answer. Next question, number 18. Right. The question is the risk that can be as a result of direct or indirect consequences from other risks would be described as inherent risk, operational risk, conduct risk, reputational risk. Yes, the correct answer is D, reputational risk. We discussed that. So 6 out of 8 have given the correct answer. Right. The risk that a firm has insufficient cash to meet its cash obligations and will either become insolvent or will suffer losses from borrowing, selling assets at below market price or paying contractual penalties. I think no need to go to the answers. That is the definition of liquidity risk. Right? That's the definition of liquidity risk. We all know. So all of you have given the correct answer. Very good. Question number 20. Right. Let's see the question. Risk management focuses on identifying has gone wrong, will go wrong, shouldn't go wrong, could go wrong. I think it's very easy. Right? It's about could go wrong. Could go wrong. What could go wrong? That is D. D. 7 out of 9 respondents have given the correct answer. Right. 20 pound. Right. I've got 7 responses by now. Which one of the following is a specific key areas of risk within financial services as defined by the bank for international settlement, BIS? Price level risk, currency risk, interest rate risk, basis risk. Which one of the following is a specific key areas of risk? So based on the given list, is interest rate risk. Interest rate risk. That's the most critical risk among the given list. Specifically for financial services. C is the correct answer. 8 people have responded, 5 have given the correct answer. Right. Now the time is 8:30. I continued because we got responses. Let's take a break now. I'll come back in 20 minutes. But I think all are back. Let's start with the balance. Question number 22. Right. Let's see, I've got 8 responses. An outline of the risk to which a firm is expected will represent which one of the following: risk culture, inherent risk, net risk, risk profile. So the correct answer is risk profile. Right? It's risk profile. 4 out of 8 respondents have given the correct answer. Right. 23. Right. The question is, which was the first Asian jurisdiction to enact comprehensive personal data privacy legislation and to establish an independent privacy regulator? This is somewhat an practical question we get here and there at the exam. So these kind of things you need to try your life unless you know, right? So don't worry about these kind of things. Maybe you get 1 or 2 of these questions. But the correct answer to the question is Hong Kong. Hong Kong is the correct answer, right? A. 24. Right, 24. If a firm is over-reliant on one particular customer, this is most likely to give exposure to which potential risk? Economic risk is from the competitive environment, social and market forces, shocks and natural events, risk from stakeholders and third parties. Now, it's clear, it's risk from stakeholders and third parties. D is the correct answer. 5 out of 8 have given the correct answer. Right, let's move to 25. Right, let's see the question. Day-to-day risk management is a responsibility of the board of directors, compliance, business unit, risk management functions. I think it's about the 3 lines of defense. Day-to-day risk management, the first line of defense, and then the second line of defense. Defense is the risk departments and the compliance. Third line is the internal audit, the effectiveness. So the first line is the business, right? Business units. That is C. That is C. Out of 8 respondents, 6 have given the correct answer. 26. Right, let's see the question. The type and amount of risk that a firm is willing to accept in the pursuit of business objectives is known. I think this was tested earlier also in a different form. Right, risk appetite, conduct risk, risk culture, inherent risk. So the correct answer is risk appetite. We discussed this. A is the correct answer. 27. I've got 8 responses. Let's see the question. Which of the following describes operational risk? The risk of loss resulting in failed internal processes, compliance with regulations and legislation, the risk of loss due to consumer default, the risk of loss due to fall in investment value. So this is not a complete definition of operational risk, but from the given answers, the best answer is the first one, the risk of loss resulting in failed internal processes. That's part of the operational risk. So the correct answer is A. All of you have given the correct answer. Let's go to question number 28. Right, I've got 9 responses. all of the following would be considered to be associated with external strategic risk except, right? Except the global economy, the political arena, the technological innovation, the firm's chosen strategy. Yes, as most of you have got it right, the correct answer is the firm's chosen strategy. That is internal. That is internal thing. Everything else is external. The correct answer is D. 8 people out of 9 have given the correct answer. 29. Right, I've got 8 responses. Let's see. Which one of the following is most likely to be considered a risk from the competitive environment, social and market forces? Attitude to living on credit, changes in tax laws, changes in economic policy, or reliance on one customer. So for the given area, it's about social, environment, and markets. So the correct answer is A, attitude to living on credit. Attitude, that's a social thing. A is the correct answer. 4 people out of 8 have given the correct answer. Right. Let's go to question number 30. But I've got 8 responses for this. Let's see the question. The management of all of the following risks is at the heart of complex financial transactions performed by market participants, except for credit risk, operational risk, market risk, liquidity risk. Right? Except for one thing, everything else is outside markets. That is operational risk. Operational risk is internal affair. Right? So the correct answer is B. $31. Right. We got 8 responses. Risk tolerance given defined confidence level is example explained as value at risk, statistics, a firm's risk appetite, normal distribution analysis. We have discussed it several times. Right? The risk tolerance given defined confidence level. Because now technically, when you get this, I told you earlier we had this question and we had answers, risk tolerance and risk appetite. Both were there. And I explained about the tolerance thing. But here, the way they have given the question, again, tries to get the same answer. Tolerance given defined confidence level. For a given confidence level, what is your tolerance? It also gives the same meaning like appetite. For a given confidence level, what is your appetite? Right? That is what it tries to get. So it's forms, risk appetite is what we get here. The correct answer therefore is C, Majority of you have given the correct answer anyway. That's good. $32. If you respond fast, I can go fast. But I've got 8 responses. Let's see. The management of which risk would enable the senior management of a firm to make balanced firm-wide risk decisions. So balanced firm-wide risk. So you need to get the, based on the keyword, you should be able to get the answer, sense the answer. Internal strategic risk, external strategic risk, enterprise risk, operational risk. So firm-wide risk, enterprise or integrated. So the correct answer is C. Right. Question number 33. Right. I've got 8 responses. A firm's risk exposure after having taken mitigating controls into account is known as residual risk, inherent risk, risk profile, risk appetite. Yes. Most of you have given the correct answer. It's the residual risk. After mitigating actions, the remainder is called the residual risk. A is the correct answer. 34. Right, I've got 8 responses. Let's see the question. An unforeseen change in the competitive environment is most likely to give rise to which one of the following risks? Internal strategic risk, external strategic risk, investment risk, operational risk. Yes. Most of you have given the correct answer. It's external strategic risk because it's a market situation. Correct answer is B. Right, we can do one more. Let's see, 35. But I got quick responses for this. It's like easy one. Which of the following is the best description of operational risk? Risk of loss of earnings or capital from changes in the value of financial instruments. Risk of loss caused by the failure of a counterparty. Risk of loss due to legal issues such as customer compensation. Risk of loss from inadequate or failed internal processes, people, and systems. So that's the correct definition of operational risk. So therefore, the correct answer is D. All of you have given the correct answer. So that's a good finish for the day, right? So I now think you have got an idea about how I am doing this and the flavor of questions. So we want to improve the speed also, right? When we are answering the question, should be able to quickly figure out what the correct answer is. For exam purpose, it's important to practice that as well. Right, so we have a couple of more questions in this paper. We will finish that and do the rest at the next class. We'll do the chapter 2 after this. And I invite all of you to actively participate for this quiz. Then you can test where you are. Right, so that's it for today. So I'll see you next week. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Good night, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.